Hey, welcome back to the Amethyst tutorial series. This time we're going to be looking at Gunner. Like usual, we're going to start off by looking at an Amethyst run. As usual, please make sure to note the input display in the bottom right and the speedometer in the top right, as these are resources that you can use to compare to your own runs to find where you may be losing some time. With that, let's get into it. Okay, here we are on Gunner, and starting at the beginning, the first thing you're going to want to do is pick up this Purify card rather, through the bottom of this wood. Now, it's actually like not very lenient. If you're a little bit off to the sides, you won't be able to pick it up. You have to be pretty close to the center. And even like at the beginning, if you take like, okay, that wasn't a good example, but if you take slightly too like tight of a line, you just like won't pick it up a lot of the time. So just make sure you're aiming quite for the middle, and then right after, run through this tiny little gap, just kind of slam your face into this wall and like just walk past it. It's fine if you brush it a little bit, all good. Now the first annoying part of this level comes to shooting this barnacle. I remember when I was first learning, it was very difficult to be able to kill this while running, but to be honest, you can just hold left click at it and it dies pretty quick. Like it's easier than it feels like it should be. You just shoot like 3-4 bullets at it, and that was like one of the very few times where it doesn't die. So like that, there we go, all good. So yeah, just kind of hold left click at it, and then you kind of want to turn away from it before it dies. You don't want to like keep looking at it like and go like, okay, is it dead? Okay, good, because then you don't have enough time. So you kind of shoot a couple bullets at it, hope it dies, pay attention to that demon counter. You start with 6, and when it's dead, it's 5. But you kind of hit the balloon so soon that after you kill it, that it'll be like 4. So I basically just wait till after I hit the balloon, and then I have a look up, and if it's 5, I reset. If it's 4, I don't. So you go like this, kill it, bam, it's 4, we're all good. Now for the rest of the level, the big time save here regarding getting a Amethyst time comes down to like usual, Purify boosts. This is very similar to Pummel, and it's quite similar to a lot of levels coming up. But you kind of want to get the best boost you can from here to the ending. And the way you can kind of like facilitate that is by getting not very much air from this balloon, which I can't really demonstrate, to be honest, doing it slowly. But the way you get like a little amount of air from this balloon is by hitting it near the bottom. Ideally, you kind of want to hit it around this point, which is very hard to consciously do because you'll be going into it backwards. Now, the way you can kind of figure it out is by practicing this bomb, and there I hit it quite nicely at the bottom, and kind of realize, okay, where do I want to be when I throw the bomb? How far do I want to throw it? And make sure when you do throw this bomb, both when you're doing it in actual runs and while you're practicing, that you slash the bomb. Because slashing the bomb gives you a little burst of speed, which will affect where you want to be placing it. So that was, I didn't hit it right at the bottom there, but that was also good because I hit it closer towards me rather than like hitting it like here, which would be bad because you get a lot of height. Now, the reason why you want little height is so that you can kind of land before or as you pick up this Purify bomb. Because if you come in with quite a lot of height and you pick it up around here, it's kind of hard to have enough time to do everything, and you're going to end up getting worse Purify boosts overall. So if you can come in, the lower you can be, like here, this is a bad one, right? I don't have much time to like do anything, and it's really hard to make work. But if I can hopefully get a solid one. So yeah, here, I can really like, I have a bit more space, pretty much. So you basically want to be trying to hit the balloon from under it up until this point. Anywhere in this kind of region is ideal. So right after you kill this first barnacle, you pretty much immediately want to turn, and I like to throw my bomb around here. So I kind of look here, and I wrap around the bomb by holding D and just moving my mouse. That way, like the bomb acts as kind of like an anchor point. Obviously, do it a lot quicker though. And then once I'm on the other side of the bomb, I start holding S. So DS. And then now the second annoying part of this run is killing this stupid little barnacle when you can only see a sliver of it. So thankfully the hitbox is a little bigger than it's made out to be. It's not exact. You can be like a little, like there, that hit it and that looks nowhere near it. So when you're over here and you see something like this, it's like, oh, that is not easy to hit, but it's pretty generous, right? Like I think it was like around here that worked compared to what it looks like being here. So kind of just shoot as close as you can to it, but you don't need to be the most greedy like there. So that'll get it. I like to tap fire that one because tap firing makes your shots more accurate, but you can hold it. It works. Just in case you don't know and haven't watched other videos yet. If you hold left click, the spray in this game is consistent every time, but there's no like kind of like coherence to it. It's kind of all over the place, and you can circumvent that by just spam clicking, and the bullet will go in the same spot every time, except it'll start slightly moving more down to the left the more you shoot. So what you can do is just go boom boom, tap it twice and it's dead. Once you're heading to here, these barnacles are going to shoot at you, and if you're also not aware, you get speed boosts by shooting enemies' bullets in this game. So after you kill the barnacle and turn around, kind of want to shoot these 2 bullets as you're going towards this Purify card. And this is another reason why like not getting too much height is so important, because these boosts will propel you forward a little bit. So if I'm coming in at like an angle like this, I'll get a speed boost and I'll have even like less room to do the ending. So yeah, pick up the card, shooting this, 1, 2, shooting the 2 bullets, which I missed one of them, but shooting the 2 bullets should also kill the 2 behind them if you're holding left click. So that's like a 2 for 1. You shoot the bullets for the speed, and while you're getting the speed, these 2 die. And then yeah, here you want to get a Purify boost. And after you get the Purify boost, keep holding left click and move your mouse over this barnacle while you're making your way to the ending. So hopefully I can get it here, where, okay, I missed that first one, but that's fine. Get those, bam, and like that, and that'll kill him. So that would have been Amethyst if I had shot that one more time and actually hit this little guy over here. He's a little bit of a pain. So you're probably going to get quite a few DNFs because like this first one doesn't die, or that one doesn't die. Or you might kill that guy too late, or you're just a little too slow like that. The reason why that run was slow was because I didn't get a good Purify boost. And how good your Purify boost is usually directly correlated to how early you hit the balloon and how low you are going into the picking up the Purify boost up there. Now, really quick before I close it out, is this, I find when I'm teaching new players, picking up this card doesn't make much sense to them, because it's like, oh, if you're flying past here, how are you going to pick up that Purify? Do I need to like go over it? And basically in this game, if you're being affected by a few things, but in this case a Purify bomb, you get an increased pickup range. So you see there, right, where if I am right here and I start jumping, I'm not picking up that card. But if I use a Purify bomb, then I can. So you don't really have to worry about being too conscious. If you just bomb past it, you will pick it up, shoot the bullets, and there, you know, a few things went wrong. Didn't kill that one, and that one didn't die. So just kind of like, this one's like a tricky with a lot of annoying elements, but it's very like, it's one of those levels where you'll feel like nothing changed between runs, but eventually it'll work. So just keep being greedy with this first guy, shooting this guy, shooting these bullets, and making sure that guy dies on the way, and eventually things will line up where you do everything quickly up until that point and you get a good Purify boost, everything goes how you want it to, and it'll be Amethyst. So yeah, like always, I believe in you. Not too difficult of an Amethyst to get. So yeah, best of luck.